Hey, what's up, guys? Angel Perfect TV Killer back with another action figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends 50 years Wolverine versus Sabertooth 2-pack. And man, this is a 2-pack that I've been wanting for a while, and I finally have it. I had this guy, it's been mailed to me like what, 4 days ago, and I couldn't wait to review this on my channel, man. Really awesome looking 2-pack. Logan looks great, but fuck, dude, that Sabertooth looks insane, man. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted this 2-pack, was because of that Sabertooth. But that Wolverine is not bad looking at all. I love how that Logan looks. Really nice. But man, even the packaging itself, obviously in the front says Wolverine. On the sides you have art of the characters themselves, and I really love this claw artifact going through the box as well. I love how you see the characters through the claw slash. I love that details they put on the box. That looks hella sick. And then you go on the back. Everything looks awesome. You have pictures of the characters right there. You have readings of the characters. You can pause that if you want and read it. But yeah, awesome looking packaging from Marvel Legends. And dude, I really I love the windows, man. Like I said before in my other videos, dude, the freaking closed up box was just trash, dude. The fact that we can see our figures is great. And this is one awesome looking package. But yeah, man, enough about the packaging. Let's get these two monsters out of the package. And here they are out of the package, looking hella badass, facing up against each other. Now, we are going to go through Wolverine first because we need to save the best for last. So we're going to put Sabertooth on the side over here. And let's go look through this Logan. Now, I don't have many Logan figures, nor Wolverine as well, but this is a pretty darn good Logan, man. Especially the face. Look at that. That is a good detailed face right here for a Logan. Look at that. The details, see if I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty darn good head sculpt. Got the hair nicely detailed. Obviously, you got that cowboy hat Wolverine always be rocking. Look at that, just looking down. That's a good shot right there. But yeah, I go down to the shirt. Nice looking shirt. Got nice texture as well. Some good details right there on the back. Go down to the nice jeans right here. I always love when Marvel does that denim effect for the pants. So that looks nice. Go down to his boots. His nice belt. Pretty nice shiny belt. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a pretty darn good Logan right here. The only other Logan I have in my collection is this one right here, which I actually got right next to me. Is this one right here with the cowboy hat as well. Pretty old Marvel Legend. But I think I really prefer this one a little more. I really love the look with the shirt. But I do like Wolverine with the tank top. But I think this is a nice looking Logan. Got the nice details on the chest. Got the little hairs right there. Go down to the arms. Nice painted hairs right there. And this Wolverine got pretty darn good claws as well, man. Hasbro's been doing pretty good with Wolverine's claws. Because back in the day, man, I'm not going to lie, man. Them claws used to be booty, man. Like, horrible. Like, they couldn't be straight. Always bent it up and shit like that. But nah, man, Hasbro's been killing it with their claws, man. So that's pretty nice to see with this Logan figure right here. Pretty nice looking damn claws right there. Nice and straight, no problems at all. So that's pretty damn cool. But yeah, man, this is a pretty nice looking Logan, man. There's not much to say about it, but the articulation is nice as well. His head, oh, I popped his head out by mistake. His head does go up like basically nothing. Only a little bit, like that far. Does look down all the way. I just move right to left, all the way around. His arms does go up that far. Does have that bicep swivel. Double jointed. Oh, accidentally popped off the damn claw. I got scared for it. So they are removable. That's pretty good. So you could just have him with regular fists if you want. So that is good to know that they are removable, man. I got a little scared for a second. I thought I broke him by accident. But he does have the double jointed elbows. And he does go all the way around with his wrist and goes up and down. He does have a nice diaphragm cut right here. So you have a good, nice range of movement right there. You can put him into a lot of cool poses like this, like just have him like something like this. That looks pretty darn cool. Hell yeah. Always love diaphragm joints on a figure. They always make it a good, like, it just works a whole lot better for a figure. Just has a whole lot of movement. I do wish this Logan did have some butterfly joints. I guess this is based off an older body from a other Logan figure, I guess. But I wish this Logan did have a butterfly joints. I think this would have done this figure a lot of freaking justice, because this is a pretty darn looking Logan. Then you will obviously have that waist swivel. Oh, it clicks too. It's not just, you know, smoothly goes all the way around. This does have a click, so that's pretty good. That's a good feeling, because now I know this figure will never get loose. His kick up about that far. Not much to the back. Does that got that thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and does go up on the boot that far, down that far, and got that nice ankle pivot. So yeah, man, got your nice standard Wolverine articulation right there. Not bad at all. Pretty nice looking Logan, like I keep saying, you know. No complaints. Not a lot of complaints for this guy. Which, for the look, is fine. But the only complaint besides the figure is his accessories. Now, his accessories are cool. I mean, he comes with a regular, you know, closed up hand. You can probably hold like a beer or something with this hand. And you have some cards open hands to hold a nice pair of cards he does come with, which is actually pretty damn cool. So yeah, he does have that. And here's when the little, you know, not that big of an issue comes on, but he does come with a different head. And he has like a more grinning head, you know. Just looks a lot more calmer than this little angry face he got right there. But the only main difference is that he has a different hat. A completely different hat, if you can tell right there. And it's black instead of being brown. Now, this is a cool head sculpt, but I just wish we've gotten something a little angrier. You know what I'm saying? Like a nice screaming head or something like that. Because with this Logan figure right here, he came with this head sculpt that I have on this Wolverine right here. You know, I had him with this body just for a couple pictures and stuff like that, but it would have been nice to have like a, you know, an angry screaming you know, Logan head. You know what I'm saying? It would have looked nice posing up against Sabretooth and stuff. But besides that, you know, the head sculpt that he does come with is pretty darn cool. I like the sculpt. I like the face. The hat's pretty damn cool, but I just wish he did come with a screaming, angry, you know, vicious head sculpt. But that's all right. But yeah, that was the Logan. Not much to talk about because I kind of wanted to get through Logan a little fast just because I want to review this beauty of a thing right here, man. Look at this Sabertooth. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Logan. It was your turn. Now it's my turn. But yeah, man. Here you have Sabertooth. Let me bring back the camera a little more because he's big as hell. But yeah, man, look at this Sabertooth. I love the paint that they gave him, you know. It looks pretty darn nice, man. The paint looks smooth. Not a lot of mistakes. The freaking head sculpt on this guy looks extremely freaking sick. Just look at that angry face, man. The eyes. The hair's nicely, you know, sculpted. Nicely painted as well. Love how the hair looks. His sideburns as well looks pretty nicely detailed and painted. His teeth. Yeah, this is just... His mane as well looks pretty damn sick. They did a good sculpting job with the mane. Now, I wanted to say about, you know, just Sabertooth. Like, I always loved, you know, Sabertooth. Ever since I first seen him in one of the comics. I remember first seeing him as well. Like, well, before I seen him in the comics, I remember I actually first seen him watching an episode of the old animated series X-Men cartoon. And I just remember seeing him the first time. I was like, dude, that's a pretty good looking villain. Like, that's a badass looking villain. But ever since that, I got hooked with Sabertooth. And it's just pretty darn sick, man. And just awesome character in the comics. So vicious. Such an asshole. Doesn't give a shit about anything. Willing to do anything he can to just make Wolverine have the worst life that he possibly can, man. Sick character. Sick looking character. It's just... Sabertooth is just a badass overall, in my opinion. So, when it comes to Sabertooth in my collection, this is my third Sabertooth that I own, man. The other two Sabertooths that I have is the Marvel Select and the old Toy Biz Sabertooth. I didn't really get to have some Hasbro Sabertooths, but, well, number one, like, they were honestly kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie, like, the way they looked and built, you know, it was just like, not that much Sabertooth, to the point that I was like, I prefer my Marvel Select over some of the Marvel Legends Sabertooth they came out with. But, dude, this one, I saw it when they announced it. I was like, that is Sabertooth. That's freaking Sabertooth. And I love the body mode they chose to do Sabertooth with. I think, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I think it's like, what, the Omega Red, right, that's his name, the Omega Red body. So I think they did a great choice on picking that for Sabertooth. Because Sabertooth is supposed to be this big, bulky, you know, angry looking character. And this figure catches it pretty damn well. I just love the sculpt of the body. Just really looks nice. Captures Creed like Victor Creed, you know, on the dot. Like, pretty darn good, man. Go to the hands. Nicely sculpted hands right there. Got the claws going through his finger, of course. Then you go to the elbow, you know, you got the spike come out. That looks pretty damn nice. So, yeah, man, this is a pretty darn awesome figure, man. Greatly, you know, great painted. Like, the paint looks clean, no mistakes. The sculpt on the head looks pretty darn good. The mane is sculpted well as well. Like, I just love this figure overall. And especially his articulation as well, which we're going to go into right now. So, unfortunately, for the head, can only go a little bit up just because of how big that mane is. So, he can't really look up that much, but he can look down pretty good. He could move it right to left as well. Not all the way around, obviously, because of the mane. His arm can go up again, up that far, and does have a butterfly joint, which is, you know, freaking great. Hell yeah. You know, this figure wouldn't have been complete if it didn't have butterfly joints, just because of all the poses you have to put this figure in, man. You have to put Sabertooth in a lot of sick poses. So, he does have a butterfly joint, does have the bicep swivel, does have the double jointed elbows, does so on the wrists, and bends, you know, down and up, of course. He does have that nice ab crunch, goes, you know, back pretty good, and forward a lot, which is also pretty great. Hell yeah. Does have the waist swivel, which is pretty tight, which I like. His legs does kick up pretty far, like super far, damn. And moves back about that far, not too much, but it's a little bit. Does have that thigh swivel, which is really freaking tight. Double jointed knees. And he does, his foot goes up that far and down, all the way down. And he does have a nice ankle pivot. So yeah, man, not only that this figure looks hella sick, the posing is amazing. So you can get Sabertooth into a lot of sick poses. The only thing I do wish is that the head articulation could have been a little better, but I do understand that the mane does get in the way a little bit. But besides that, I mean, man, you can get this guy into a lot of cool poses. So it's pretty nice to finally now have a Sabertooth figure that actually feels like Sabertooth. And now for his accessories, he comes with a pair of other open hands, but they're a little bit more closed up. You know, just a more ferocious pair of hands. Like he's about to actually like hurt you hands. So he does come with that. Pretty cool. And he does come with a closed mouth grinning face. So that looks pretty darn cool, man. Just him grinning, looking menacing. I love that. So that's a pretty good looking head sculpt. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, Sabertooth doesn't really need that much accessories, you know. Sabertooth, all he needs is his hands, and that's it. But, yeah, man, these two in this pack is amazing, man. It's an awesome 2-pack. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, this Wolverine is cool, but, man, I mostly bought this 2-pack for this guy, man. This is how, like, I love this Logan figure, but fuck, dude. Dude, this Sabertooth, man. Like, this Sabertooth is so damn good. Like, it's worth buying this 2-pack for this figure. Like, I feel like I have enough, you know, enough Logans. Like, now I have 2 Logans, but, you know, I thought my 1 Logan was enough, but I have a couple Wolverines in the collection, so, I mean, like, now I have a lot of good Wolverines to go with this Sabertooth, so I'm happy about that. You know, I was a little sick and tired of, you know, using my select Sabertooth for pictures and stuff like that, you know, because I wished he was more articulated And I was gonna end up buying some Hasbro saber-tooths, but ever since this announcement, I said, man, fuck that. I might as well just save my money for this. Because some of those, actual, like, older saber-tooth Hasbros that weren't that bad, like, they were going over, like, $100 and stuff like that. And I'm not going to buy, a saber-tooth that's, like, not even that big for, like, over $100. I'm good on that. But I'm glad I waited. There's a good wait. But, yeah, man. There you guys have it. Like, look at those two. Pretty sick 2-pack, but this guy's just worth buying the set, like, honestly. But yeah, man, that's how that was a review. Now let's go into some quick size comparisons. Alrighty, I got them standing up as straight as they possibly can, and I switched up the heads too, so you guys can see how they look with their different head sculpts, which looks pretty darn sick. But yeah, got them standing straight. Let's get them into some size comparisons. Here they are with some other Marvel Legend Wolverines that I have in my collection, which obviously they're all the same height, literally all of them, minus the Toy Biz one, which he's like just a tiny bit shorter, but all Marvel Legend Wolverines are basically all the same height, which is pretty good. And for a little bit more Wolverine, here they are next to the Mezco Wolverine, which is still a good height for this saber-tooth if you want, to use these two guys for a picture, which I'm actually thinking about doing because I'm really loving how this looks right here. But yeah, it's a pretty good height. Only, my bad about that, Logan. They're only a little bit, just like the Mezco one. It's just a tiny bit taller than the Marvel Legends, but really not that far off. So it's a pretty good height. And just like the Wolverines, here are some saber-tooths from my collection, and the only two I have in my collection, which is the Marvel Select saber-tooth and the Toy Biz Series 5 saber-tooth. Now, these two were just good enough for me to have for my collection for a long time, especially the Marvel Select. He just looked really good on the shelf with the other guys and stuff like that, so I just didn't need for another saber-tooth. I put him in good enough poses for him to look good in pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, man, this guy came out and literally fucking blew these guys out of the water, man, by 100%. But yeah, that's how they look next to the other saber-tooths. The Marvel Hasbro being a bit more taller than the Toy Biz, but the Toy Biz does tower over these two. But yeah, overall, this guy just steals the show. But yeah, that's how they look next to some other saber-tooths. Here they are with some Brotherhood. We got Magneto, the Blob, and Lady Deathstrike. So that's how they look up against them. I really love how Sabretooth looks to the Blob. Like, that looks really nice. Those two next to each other looks hella badass. I'll definitely end up taking some Brotherhood pictures real soon, just with them all together with Toad and all of them. So yeah, that looks pretty darn sick right there. Here they are next to Deadpool and the Juggernaut. Nice looking right there. Here they are next to some other X-Men, like the Beast and Cyclops. They're looking badass. And last but not least, here they are next to the Marvel Legends Hulk and Spider-Man. But yeah, that was my review of the 50-year Marvel Legends Wolverine versus Sabretooth 2-pack. I really hope you guys enjoyed my review of them both. And once again, guys, this 2-pack is dope, highly worth it. And listen, if you guys have enough of Logans and Wolverines into the collection and don't really want this Logan but really want this Sabertooth, I still recommend buying this 2-pack. I think buying the 2-pack is worth, spending money on to get this Sabertooth. This Sabertooth is just so well done, well painted, well sculpted. It's just an amazing figure. Highly worth it. And with the Logan, for me, I don't have, like I said before, I don't have a lot of Wolverines and Logans in the collection. So I really love this Logan a lot. The paint, sculpt, articulation is awesome. So for me, this 2-pack as a whole is great, and it was highly worth it for me. But yeah, the Sabertooth, man, it just makes this 2-pack a whole lot more worth it. But yeah, that was our review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.